We still have a few days left on the last breakthrough to get to the actual endgame in Where Winds Meet, and I've been trying to prepare by exploring everything, leveling up my weapon skills, picking up the inner ways that I want and leveling them up as well, and getting even more mystic skills to try out and make a build out of. But I also ended up dying a lot over and over and over again trying to do this. And I couldn't figure out why I had everything leveled up, I just didn't really get it. But then I realized that the oddities that you get in the world are very important for your character to get better. They give you more XP, more defense, and even more damage. I literally had like nothing on when I started this progress. So in this video, I'm gonna give you a few tips on ways for you to complete your whole thing before the next breakthrough happens, and also, well, how this entire system works. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live every morning, and let's get into it. So the way that this works is very, very simple. While you're exploring the world, you're gonna find these little mini games, or little things you have to do, like collecting these little crickets, for example, destroying these butterflies to make this flower on poison so you can pick it up, and a few more that we're gonna go through later on the video. And once you do this, you can go to the NPC that will show where they are, and then unlock these little parts of the tree by using these items that you get to unlock them. This one, for example, max endurance +5, more HP, even more HP, max physical attack, max vitality. One of them makes you run super fast, as you can see right here, which is very useful, well, to collect even more of these collectibles. And by the end of the first tree in the first zone, you will end up being able to go to the top of this tower right here and repair this bell. When you do this, all of the world bosses in the game, all of the world in, well, that particular zone in Kunhe will have 50% less damage, so you can survive them better. So all of this is very worth it. But what is the best way of doing it? Well, the best way, as always, is just continue your exploration as you would always do. And whenever you see this little icon right here that is almost like some sort of bird or butterfly, go to it. When you find a rock, for example, like this, you're gonna have to hit it and you'll get a cricket. You're gonna have to press F on it, and sometimes there's even more than one, sometimes there's even 3. These boxes, for example, they're gonna get you 3 crickets, and you can always see that there's a little bit of like a sound emanating from the crickets, so you pick them up. There's also the poison flowers, as you can see right here. You can press the wind sense to see where the lines are, and those little butterflies you're gonna have to kill with your bow and arrow, and then you can pick the flowers up. There's also the red flowers. For the red flowers, you're gonna have to look up them, and you're gonna see some red butterflies at the top. You can see it right there, and you're gonna have to just jump to get through them, and you'll collect the butterflies. The beetles. They're beetles. The last one is gonna be this little beehives. You're gonna have to shoot them down with your bow and arrow, with your fire arrow, to then pick them up. Oh, and there's also these little beetles or whatever that you have to go and press F on them. You'll observe them, and they will just jump out, and then you have to capture them. The NPC that will ask you to do this will be Kai Shang right here. It's part of the story, actually, so you probably have interacted with this guy. It's the guy that shows you how to push the bear, and then you can come in here and talk to him again to submit the oddities, give them to them, and then this will give you all these powers. Just do this slowly while playing the game, and you'll get a lot of them. But what happens whenever you already got a lot of them, you got all the exploration, you don't need anything more? Well, how do I go around finding them? There's a lot of them all over the place. There is websites like Game 8 that show you the entire location of everything here. You can even sign up and log in, and it will tell you which ones you're missing, which is very good. They even have a picture for every one of them, which is very useful. But this is very annoying to do. Going to a website and be like, okay, this one is here, this one's... It's just, it's horrible. I would never do... I would quit the game before doing this. Websites like this is only for whenever you have already explored a lot and just missing one or two and you want to check which one you're missing. What I've been doing instead is I use my special jump, the one that you get from the fisherman, right here, I think. No, wait. It's this one right here. And then it moves right here. Yeah. And once you get level 4, it'll give you the Afterglow pendant. You go talk to him again. And it'll give you the special power to jump around. And the cool thing about using this is that you get very high up in the air, which means that the minimap, the one right here, will show more around you, making it easier for you to know when there is one of the icons for these oddities around. And you can even control it while you're jumping. If you press A or D to just move around, you're gonna see that the minimap will start moving around me to control where I'm going, and that will make it a bit easier for me to indeed find exactly the places that I haven't gone to. You can even cancel it midway, just go down whenever you find one of the ones you want. You can use this to climb up big ledges and just move around perfectly to get to every one of these oddities. This way, I've been, in just 1 hour or something, I got almost everything and was able to complete most of the first Oddity Tree. Using the big dash is also very useful, maybe not as fast as the other one, but it also is very good for you to, not, be able to skip the whole animation of the jump whenever you don't really need to do it. It's slower, yeah, but you have a bit more control of where you're going. Just have to use both of them to just go around correctly. After this, just go through the entire line to try and get to the end, mainly because you want that bell to get that special 50% nerf on the open world. After that, you can start picking up your stuff. For example, I got most of the times just max HP, more damage, all the things that were just passive buffs that don't depend on the world. For example, you can see here, this one is damage versus monsters 5% on King He area. Not overall, just King He area. Instead of, for example, this one that is physical attack +4. It's just a passive buff. You also have stuff like this that gives you more gear, which is also nice to get. But realistically, you should just be getting everything. But I will also say, I would mainly prioritize getting this and then start moving on the second map. For Kaifeng, you'll start in this little town right here, talking to an NPC with the same icon. This icon right here, that will ask you to find a special rat. You'll have to find a rat trapped, or well, I guess hidden in some rubble. You're gonna hit it, and you will have to go around to try and pick it up. After doing this, you can give it to him, and then he'll teleport here, so you can try him again for more talent trees. Then you can go around the entire map, leveling up your exploration so you are able to actually do the same running that you could do before, and the special jumping. I actually don't have it yet, I'm working on it. But while you're doing it, obviously you're gonna end up finding other types of oddities, like this one, the nest of a swallow, just pick it up, or this one where you find another sparrow and you have to hit it for its twig to fall off, and then you have to go and pick it up. There you go, there it goes down, and I have to go and pick it up. There we go, we got it. There's also a little toad that you're gonna have to pick up. There you go, I got it. Nice. And this little flower that you touch, and then a few balls just start flying away, and you have to collect them before they hit the floor, which is actually a pretty cool mini game. I found it, it's actually so awesome that they just remade the whole mini game for it. Like, the first map has some mini games and the second map has another one. Like, it just makes this whole exploration feel so much more fun and more fresh. It's so cool. This game is awesome. Be careful when you're going through the city though, as some of the places are actually restrictive. So you want to go into stealth mode and maybe even crouch a little bit to move around so they don't kick you out. And some of them you can't ever get in, and you will have to do certain quest lines or map exploration in order to get there. Once you get all the ones that you want, obviously, go into the Oddity Exchange guy and start getting all the stuff. Same thing as before. You want to keep progressing, but this one at the end, it just gives you a outfit. I don't think it gives you the 50% less damage buff, but all the cool stuff is in the middle anyway, so yeah, just keep progressing to get to the end. This one will be a bit more difficult than the first map, but you have a few days for it, and well, there's no other content to be made. I mean, there's things to do, like the dungeons and everything, but this probably should be your priority, as leveling up your weapons, you'll replace them anyways, and this will also give you map exploration and other stuff. So yeah, so there you go exploring and get all this stuff to the max level so you can be as powerful before the breakthrough is done. And of course, you have to actually fight some big bosses. If I got anything wrong though, I'm a new player, so if anything changes or have another recommendation, I'll pin it in the comments down below. You can go check it out. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live every morning. See you guys around. Love y'all. Ciao.